Hey, fellow truth seekers. I did a post on boxing earlier today. I want to do a post just on Muhammad Ali since he's one of the most important sports figures in history. So before I get into that, let's just listen to a little bit of Muhammad himself.
I told you, I'm the real champion. I told you, I'm the champion of the world. All of you bow. All of my critics call. All of you suckers who write the Running magazine, Boxing Illustrated, all of you suckers bow. Come to Muhammad Ali. Well, I am the man.
All right, so there he was, Muhammad Ali, known for having quite the mouth. And what I'm here to tell you is, well, there's something very strange going on in sports that I've discovered in this research, and it has me really wondering what exactly is going on. Are athletes being cloned? I've seen videos out there, people saying that yes, human cloning and human creating has been going on since the 30s. I don't know that that is true. I don't have any evidence of that. But there is something very weird going on in sports. Just outside of boxing, if you learn to do gematria and you look at almost every single running back in the NFL, almost all of their names sum to 33, a very important number, the highest degree of Freemasonry. And what I'm saying is Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali, is another one of these Freemason creations. So let's begin with the name Cassius Clay. Cassius sums to 19, Clay sums to 14. Cassius Clay equals 33. With the reduced method, the name Muhammad Ali sums to 42. That is the meaning of life number in numerology. Modern day athletes such as LeBron James and Mike Trout, the respective stars of their sports, both of their names sum to 42. Two of very many examples. So, from 33 to 42, we see these numbers often paired in occult gematria, numerology. The name Kennedy, because of the way it's spelled, has a gematria of 33 and 42. Kennedy, Muhammad Ali, these are very important names and figures in our culture, society, history. So, Muhammad Ali was born on January 17th, 1942. Think about that date, 117, kind of like 7-11, 11-7. And then 1942, the year 42, that meaning of life number. When you sum the name Muhammad Ali using the larger method, Muhammad sums to 74. Super important number in gematria. The word gematria itself equals 74. The word English equals 74. The word Jewish equals 74. The word Jesus equals 74. The word Yeshua equals 74. The word Joshua equals 74. The word cross. So many. And the word Christian equals 47. And in the Quran, it's book 47, the same number that talks about Muhammad. Jesus and Muhammad both sum to 74. Guys starting to get the picture. So Muhammad Ali sums to 96. The perimeter of the boxing ring is 96. If you sum 31 plus 32 plus 33, those are the ranging degrees of Scottish Rite Freemasonry, it sums to 96, just like the word knowledge. Yes, if you saw the last post, a little bit redundant, but I'm assuming not everyone's going to see that. So, we're not even done yet. What's his nickname? The Greatest. The Greatest. Maybe the most arrogant name ever. It's just like the nickname Pretty Boy. It sums to 47. Pretty Boy is the nickname for Floyd Mayweather. The name Floyd Mayweather sums to 74, like Muhammad. So the greatest equals 47, Muhammad 74. What was I just saying about Muhammad in Quran? It's book 47 that Muhammad is spoken of. The word Christian equals 47. Not a coincidence, you guys. So, he changed his name from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali at the age of 22 years old after he defeated Sonny Liston. The gematria of Sonny is 33. The last name Liston is 26. If you've seen my very original post talking about gematria and its significance, I said the two most important numbers are 33 and 26. Muhammad Ali became what he was after he defeated Mr. 3326. And for those of you who are paying attention, you might notice that I summed S as 10. This is something I need to do a post on. When M and S are at the beginning of a word, it's just like the KV exception. I haven't taught that yet. I should do a video post on that. In this past year's Super Bowl, the MVP was Malcolm Smith. Both the names Malcolm and Smith summed to 33 when that method's used. And when you think about it, that whole Super Bowl was all 33. It was the first Super Bowl on the 33rd day of the year. The Seahawks are the only team in the NFL with a gematria of 33. Star player with the 33 name is Sherman, and there's just so much more with the Seahawks. So anyway, from boxing to NFL and beyond, this numerology is abound. Seattle is also on the 47th parallel. Okay. So, in Muhammad Ali's career, his biggest fights were against Sonny Liston, Joe Frazier, and George Foreman. Frazier also has that gematria of 47. In 1967, Muhammad Ali was banned from professional boxing because he refused to enlist in the military. He was banned until the end of 70. Beginning of 71, he fought Joe Frazier, and he lost. It was a big fight and a big loss. 3 years later, he would rematch him in 74, what Muhammad sums to, and he would win. So, let's see. Where do I have it at? Here. I wrote it down somewhere. Oh, there it is. All right. So after the Frazier fights, his next big fight, it would probably be the biggest fight of his career. It was the most hyped thing. It was Don King's first fight he promoted, the Rumble in the Jungle of October 30th, 74. That year, 74 again. It should be also noted that October is the only month with a gematria of 33. Only month. All right. So Ali entered the fight 44 wins, 2 losses. Foreman entered 40 wins, no losses. If Foreman would have won the fight, he would have been 41-0. It should be noted that the word box sums to 41, just like the acronym USA, just like the word king. Important number as well, 41. And when you think about it, they box inside a box, don't they? A square. So, the date of this fight, the numerology, you could do 10 plus 30 plus 74. That sums to 114. 11 times 4 becomes 44. So 114, 411. These numbers are tied to 44. They're almost the same thing. And coming into the fight, look how many wins Ali had. He was 44 wins, 2 losses. Also, the other way to get the numerology of this date is you just add 1 plus 0 plus 3 plus 0 plus 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus 4. It sums to 25. That's what Muhammad Ali's life number was, too. So this fight had the numerology of his life number. Ali would emerge victorious from this fight. And what I'm saying is if back then, if this fight hadn't happened and you studied numerology, you could have applied those skills and you would have known in advance Ali was going to win because this stuff really is scripted by the numbers. Look at who promoted this fight. Don King. The numerology of Don is 33. The numerology of King is 41, just like box. Don King sums to 74. 41 plus 33, just like Muhammad. And the fight's in 74. So, I think you guys are seeing it. But let's take it another step further. Pretty much all these hoaxes are eventually made into movies, and Muhammad Ali's had several movies made about him. His most recent one stars Will Smith. The name Will Smith sums to 44 in gematria. Multiples of 11 are common for movie stars. The film was released in 2001. It was directed by Michael Mann. The gematria of Michael is 33. The gematria of Mann is 42. Remember the name Cassius Clay equaled 33? The name Muhammad Ali equaled 42? Probably why Michael Mann was chosen to direct. The writers for the movie were Greg Howard and Stephen Revell. Both the names Howard and Stephen, the way they're spelled, have the gematria of 33. If you pay attention to Hollywood movies, you're going to see how often this 33, 47, 74, 26 gematria is in the names of the people who made the movie, as well as the actors and actresses. And almost without exception, the music for every single movie, if you look at the credits, you'll see that they have a 33 name almost every time, which is something I find really interesting. So, yeah, from the actual, boxing to the movies made out of them, it's coded all with the same numbers. It's not uncommon for Muhammad Ali. It's just the way it is for these major sports figures, from Michael Jordan to Kobe Bryant to the baseball players, to To all the stars you know across all the sports. It's just the same thing. It's astounding. Also with Ali, what's curious is in the year 84, that's when he was diagnosed with Parkinson's. That's curious to me because United States of America equals 84, and just in light of everything else going on with illness and how they've used athletes before, such as Magic Johnson with HIV, it just makes me wonder. Also in 96, Ali was used to light the Olympic torch in Atlanta. It's the year we had the pipe bomb explosion. Remember that? That's another story all coded with 33. But remember, Muhammad Ali summed in 96. In 96, they had him light the torch where? In Atlanta on the 33rd parallel north. The abbreviation ATL sums to 33. And again, it's just more doing stuff by the numbers. Who better to have light the 96 torch than the man whose name sums to 96 himself? So that pretty much sums it up. I'll link the other sports posts, especially the other boxing post I did today. I hope you guys will learn.